Lab Muffin Beauty, why are you spending so much time railing against me instead of railing against the petrochemical industry? It's always crazy to me when someone goes to such lengths to basically defend the oil, gas, and chemicals industry. People like you are either paid or work for free defending them. Science isn't strong enough because it will never be strong enough. It will never be good enough for you. Right? There have now been 4 global plastics treaty meetings, right? There's going to be the 5th one in August with the United Nations, 175 participating countries, and hundreds of NGOs, companies, and advocacy groups, all meeting to solve the problem of plastic pollution. And in those meeting documents, I encourage you to read them, because I have. They say that microplastics and the 16,000 plus chemicals used in plastic production have a huge impact on human health. Right? A year ago, 6 million health professionals signed onto an open letter urging plastics treaty negotiators to protect the planet and patients. And did you know that the chemicals in plastic cost the United States $249 billion every single year because of the diseases and disorders that they cause? I'm sure you're going to discredit all of this because you're better than everyone else at this. Right? Many meta-analyses and systematic reviews and reviews of reviews, they all show that microplastics and the over 4,000 chemicals in those microplastics cause harm to human health. You yourself said that you're not an expert in microplastics research, and yet here you are discrediting every single major researcher who's railing against the plastic and petrochemical industry. You're discrediting them. Did you know that 60% of Americans are living with chronic disease and 40% are living with 2 or more chronic diseases? I'm over here advocating for eating more fresh and unprocessed foods, reducing fast food, maybe trying to avoid soda cans, all of which are going to save you money in the long term. But you are spending a lot of time and energy to try and take me down. That's a little sus, right? Why are you doing that? This is a strategic playbook that's been repeated time and time again. Big corporations release highly profitable products that are found to be harmful to human health, right? Big corporations then tamp down opposition by spreading misinformation, discrediting the science, and labeling people as hysterical. And many of the times they are literally paying scientists, government officials, creating their own academic journals, and paying doctors to downplay the health harms publicly, right? Smoking's a really big example. They paid scientists and doctors to testify that cigarettes were safe. And PFAS is another one, right? DuPont and 3M both knew that since the 1960s that these chemicals were highly toxic to humans, but they paid scientists to downplay those findings. One of those guys, Michael Dowerson, he was actually paid by DuPont so they wouldn't have to be held accountable for hurting and unaliving thousands of residents near their West Virginia PFAS plant. He has actually worked with the Trump administration. It's always crazy to me when someone goes to such great lengths to essentially defend the oil, gas, and chemicals industry. You are literally downplaying whole careers of people that know a lot more about this than you do. So instead of fighting against corporations proven to profit off of the chronic disease and high blood pressure and cancer that they're causing, you're railing against me? That is so weird. It's a little sus, Michelle.